In this program, we will implement the if conditional. So we will use the same example we discussed during the lecture. We define a variable age and we will prompt the user to enter the age. So we will display a message on the screen. Please enter your age. Okay. And then the value entered at the keyboard can be read using the cin. Okay. And cin will store the value in the variable age. Okay. Now we have got the value of age. We can use the if statement. So if age is greater than equal to 18, this is the condition, and then cout you are a voter. Okay, this is the statement, this is the condition, this is the statement. For more clarity, we can use two lines. The first line contains the condition and the second line contains the action, and then lastly the return statement. So it is prompting us to enter the age. I enter 25. So the statement or the condition is true. 25 is greater than equal to 18. So it is displaying you are a voter. Okay. So this was simple if statement without an else. It specifies what will be done if the condition is true. It does not specify what will be done if the condition is false. We can specify that using the corresponding else statement. Else cout you are not a voter. Okay. So again we can put these two things in separate lines. There is an error, expected semicolon, so I put a semicolon here. Enter your age, let's say enter 10. If condition is false, so the control will move to else. Else will print you are not a voter. Okay. So in this example, the if and the else statements were single statements. Okay. But what if you want to print multiple statements? For multiple statements, you have to use a block. Okay. For example, shift and control X, control V. So I want to display two lines. If the condition is false, you can vote semicolon. Okay. So whenever you want to print more than one statement, you have to put those statements inside a block. You are a voter, you can vote. Okay. Let's put \n for a clearer output. Okay. What will happen if I remove these curly braces, let's try to figure out. Please enter your age. I enter 23. The condition is true, so it is giving us you are a voter, you can vote. It seems perfect. Let's try to run it again. Now I enter 10. Now the condition is false, so it should display nothing. But it is still displaying you can vote. Why? Because the compiler is thinking that if condition contains only a single statement, okay, and this single statement is executed if the condition is true. But when I entered age equal to 10, the condition becomes false, so this statement is not executed, and the compiler assumes that this is the end of if. After if, there is another statement. According to compiler, this statement is not a part of any if condition. This is an independent statement, so it will always be executed whether the condition inside the if is true or false. Okay, so the situation becomes worse when you use if with an else. How? Let's try to use an else with this. Else cout you are not a voter. Okay, now what will happen? Now it is giving us an error. What is the error? Else without a previous if. Okay, so what is happening here? Here the compiler is thinking that if statement, if condition has a single statement under it and there is no else associated with this if, so the if ends here. Then comes an independent statement, cout you can vote. Okay, then here comes else statement. Else statement never occurs independently in any program. It is always associated with an if, but here there is no if nearby. Okay, this if ends here, there is another statement in between, then we are starting an else. So the compiler is thinking that this else is not associated with any if, so it is showing us an error that there is an else without a previous if. Okay, so you should carefully put multiple statements inside the curly braces. Okay, otherwise the compiler will show you these kinds of errors. Okay, now I put these two statements inside the curly braces and try to run it. It is not showing any error, and I enter the age. It is displaying you are a voter, you can vote.